What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's been a while since we've talked about this, but today Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered appeared on a South Korean ratings board. So this isn't the first time this has happened, but Modern Warfare 2 Remastered appeared on this ratings board alongside a bunch of other games, basically meaning that the campaign has been rated, kind of like how in the United States we have like the ESRB, it's given a rating where that's like E, teen, M, whatever, it's getting a rating. So it like rates what kind of content is in the game and what ages are appropriate for the game. So this isn't the first time this has happened. We actually had this happen back last year in February 28th, 2019. It was rated by the European Game Ratings Board, or PEGI. They rated it for 18 plus. And then apparently it was also classified on an Australian ratings board as well at some point too. But basically the news of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered isn't new. We've had talk about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered basically ever since about 2 years ago this month. So it was about March of 2018 when we first started getting rumors and leaks and stuff about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And various news sites actually covered it. Charlie Intel confirmed that Modern Warfare 2 is real. Kotaku confirmed it was real, and even Eurogamer confirmed it was real, and as well as various inside sources within Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Activision, all sorts of places also confirmed that it was real and is being worked on. But basically, back in March of 2018 is when we started getting a whole lot of information about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So some of the first things that were actually announced were that it actually showed up on Activision's official Amazon page. It showed up on there on Amazon Italy from official Activision's page. So it's not like somebody's trying to sell it or faking it. It was an actual official listing. Then it got taken down. People tried to talk with a bunch of support channels about it and came up with like potential release dates for it. People are saying it's going to come out end of March of 2018. People are saying it's going to come out like sometime in April of 2018. And as we all know, it didn't end up actually coming out. There was a lot of talk, however, that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered would be campaign only. It would not include multiplayer. So this was really frustrating for the community. I mean, obviously Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, like the whole reason you'd buy Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is for the multiplayer. Modern Warfare 2 has a great campaign, but for them to sell it for $25 for just the campaign seems a little steep. And it just seems like quite a tease for them to release a campaign remastered, but not multiplayer, especially when Modern Warfare 2 is considered to be one of the greatest Call of Duty games of all time. It's like COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 2 are like the top 3 Call of Duty games. So for them to only give us campaign and not multiplayer just seems like a huge punch in the gut. Charlie Intel actually received materials confirming that it was real, and they found out that Raven Software was not developing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, even though that they did develop Modern Warfare Remastered back in 2016 when it was bundled with Infinite Warfare. But we knew back in 2018, Raven Software was actually working with Sledgehammer Games for the war maps for the DLC for Call of Duty World War II. We also know that Raven was also assisting Treyarch with the development of Black Ops 4, which also released back in 2018. And then more recently, they've been helping Infinity Ward with Modern Warfare, and more recently Warzone in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But a lot of inside sources in Activision and in these different development studios have confirmed that it is real and it has been completed. So one rumor was from an ex-Sledgehammer developer. He confirmed it on Twitter. The Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has been completed. It is 100% done. It is ready to ship, but Activision is not releasing it right now for some reason, or they've had it done for a while. But there have been rumors also, like leaks from other Infinity Ward employees and such, saying that they're working on a Modern Warfare 3 remaster. It's not done, but they've been working on it. And I believe that information came out like last year. So there's talk that maybe they will release Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 remastered together and kind of bundle them together as one game. Other theories going around about Modern Warfare 2 remastered are that they're going to release it if a game flops. So they were going to release it after Black Ops 4 because Black Ops 4 tanked Activision stock, and a lot of the community kind of dropped off about halfway through Black Ops 4's life cycle. So there's talk that they were going to release it last year. There's talk they were going to release it alongside Black Ops 4. There's talk they were going to release it as like a pre-order bonus for Modern Warfare. I mean, that would have made the most sense for them to release it alongside Modern Warfare. It's like, hey, play the new Modern Warfare while you also play the old Modern Warfare 2 again, just remastered for these new consoles. But that didn't happen. There's talk that maybe since this year in 2020, Treyarch is making Black Ops 5. So instead of having, Treyarch go up a year and have a 2-year development cycle, because they traditionally have had 3 years. So instead of this year them releasing Black Ops 5, maybe instead they're going to release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. They're basically, all these rumors and leaks and stuff are going around saying that Activision is holding on to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's kind of like a get out of jail free card. That's their way out in a bad situation if they ever get stuck where a game isn't performing as well as they need it to, then they will release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered to keep the community happy, keep sales high, get that revenue to keep continuing to come in. But there's also a more recent leak other than that, and this came from a Twitter user, Okanami. This person, I actually reported about this person on a different video about Warzone, is that this person actually leaked Warzone. He said that Warzone is going to be launching on March 10th, and that the trailer is ready. It's going to be coming out Monday, and the game was going to come out Tuesday, which we all know is real. I covered this in a separate video. He said it's going to be free to play, squads only, which that was, all right. It's going to be its own separate client, all that stuff. Everything there was 100% correct. So his leaks, 100% correct. He also correctly leaked the gunfight beta and when that'd be coming out on PS4. But in his tweet about Warzone, he says, when all of this comes true, you will know I'm right about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered coming this year. So he confirms that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming this year. So he's probably one of the most recent leakers that we've had in the community, is that he's leaked Warzone, which just barely came out like 2 weeks ago. So now he says that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming out this year, which is interesting because we just barely had Warzone. Warzone, I believe, just hit like 35 million players. I'm sure Activision wants to keep Warzone around for as long as possible. Even though it's its own free client, I'm sure people are spending money on like the Battle Pass, and also since they play Warzone, even if they didn't play Modern Warfare, maybe they're interested in playing Modern Warfare now for the campaign or multiplayer or co-op or whatever by playing Warzone. So I'm sure they want to keep Warzone around for a long time, keep its player counts high. So is it likely that we're going to see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered anytime soon? Probably not. He says it'll be coming this year. So of course we still have like another 9 months left in the year when it could come out. But we also know that Black Ops 5 is coming out this year. So where does that put us? It puts us in a kind of a weird spot where here it is in March of 2020 and Warzone just barely came out. And around October or November of this year is when Black Ops 5 is going to come out. So where does Modern Warfare 2 Remastered fit in with this? People are saying that maybe Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to be bundled with Black Ops 5. I don't see that happening because, you have a Black Ops 5, which is going to be a Treyarch game, and then Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which Modern Warfare is an Infinity Ward game. I don't think that would happen. Heck, there was even talk about this coming out, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and Black Ops 4 being bundled together, and we all know that didn't happen. Plus, I'm sure that Activision doesn't want to split people off from their mainline game from Black Ops 5. They want as many people to buy Black Ops 5 as possible. And even if it's bundled together, it's still going to take people away from playing that game too. So people aren't going to be playing Black Ops 5. Instead, they might be playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So the most likely scenario for when Modern Warfare 2 Remastered will release is most likely sometime this summer. I think that makes the most sense because a lot of their core audience is out of school, and it would be an easier time for them to release it, especially as a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. It's not like a full complete Call of Duty game as like what we have now. Now in Call of Duty games we have 3 big modes, and we also have like a campaign in this. In this one, it's supposedly just campaign and like multiplayer, and then those Spec Ops modes. Spec Ops ones are really short, but they're really fun. I enjoyed those, but they're honestly really short. They probably couldn't sell that as like a third mode for the game. So you basically be buying Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for the multiplayer. People have been throwing around theories that that's why Modern Warfare 2 Remastered didn't come out back in 2018, is that Infinity Ward and Activision, they saw the backlash from the community from all the leaks saying it was going to be campaign only, so they decided to halt releasing it, instead develop a multiplayer for it, and then they were going to release it. And that's what sounds like it's happening. Some places have reported that it will still only be campaign only. Then there's other places that have sources within Infinity Ward and Activision and these different studios that say it will have multiplayer. So if I had to put a bet for this, I would say that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is probably going to come out maybe June, July, or August, sometime this summer. I think that gives Warzone enough space for Warzone to stay popular, for people to play Warzone a lot, and also to maybe get into Modern Warfare, plus new Modern Warfare like Season 3 and potentially Season 4 for Modern Warfare, a bunch of content for Modern Warfare. But then usually around the summer is when Call of Duty games, especially like Black Ops 4, and I'm sure Modern Warfare is going to kind of die down during the summer, so that's the perfect time for them to release a new game, and then that's enough time for people to play this new game and then get excited and play Black Ops 5 when that comes out this October or November. I think they will also have kind of learned from Modern Warfare Remastered's launch back in 2016, where that was a really fun game. But honestly, it's COD 4. It's a game we've all played before. Modern Warfare 2 is a game we've all played before. So I don't think it will hold people over as well as a new game will. People want new experiences. Yeah, the nostalgia is cool, and people want to go back. And I'm really excited about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. But I don't think it will hold up as well as a new game will. People will play through the campaign, see the increased visuals, replay it, get that nostalgia, play it all again. And then after they play it like once, then they're going to go over and they're going to play Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, which Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, as renowned and like nostalgic as it is, it's not the greatest multiplayer. It is a great multiplayer, but it has some issues, and it kind of makes us wonder, will those issues ever be fixed? Like one-man army, danger close noob tubes, are those stuffs going to be fixed in this, or are they going to keep some things like overpowered like they were back with the original and trying to stay true to the original vision? Kind of like how in Modern Warfare Remastered, they still had the M16 and it was still really strong and it was like the overpowered go-to weapon. So rather than nerfing that and changing it and making it balanced, no, they kept it for the sake of keeping that same vision that they had back in Call of Duty 4. But I think Modern Warfare 2 Remastered makes perfect sense for this summer because people are going to play it, but they're going to realize, okay, I've played this before, so they're going to play it for a little while. But I don't think a remaster is a game that you can play for an entire year. If they were to release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered this October or November instead of Black Ops 5, I don't think the community is going to stick around for an entire year for Black Ops 5. I think people are going to play it for a few months and then stop playing it. It's kind of what happened with Modern Warfare Remastered, is people played it like crazy. I played it like crazy, and then as soon as like March, April, maybe May came of that year, it's the same game that we had before. There's no other mode. It's just straight multiplayer. It's the same multiplayer we've been playing for over 10 years, about like 13 years, the same Call of Duty multiplayer. And it's the exact same Call of Duty multiplayer we had back in 2007. So as cool as it is, it's not a new experience. It's something we've already had, so it's not going to keep people around as long. So I think that's why it makes perfect sense for them to release it in the same year as a mainline game, especially when we also don't know the price for this. The price for this game, I don't think they could sell it as a full $60 game. Even Modern Warfare Remastered, when that was sold separately from Infinite Warfare, it was only $40. So I think it'll be a good thing to have in the middle of the summer, get a lot of sales, keep the community playing Call of Duty, and then make them buy Black Ops 5 and have them play Black Ops 5. Plus, there's even rumors and talk that there's going to be a free-to-play game coming from Sledgehammer next year in 2021. So for like the next 18 months, we're going to be getting a lot of Call of Duty content. We got Warzone, we're going to be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, Black Ops 5, a free-to-play game, and then apparently there's going to be a new mainline game next year, which potentially will be Modern Warfare, the new one that came out last year, the Modern Warfare 2019. It'll be the sequel to that game. So Modern Warfare 2, not the Modern Warfare 2 we had back in 2009, but Modern Warfare 2019 2. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? That is the information we have today about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. What do you guys think about this? I think, all these leaks are right. We've had all these leaks for a while, but will it actually release this year? I hope so. I think that would be a great thing for it to come out this summer. Keep the community engaged and keep the community playing Call of Duty. I think that'd be incredible. Plus, it seems like summer is like the perfect time to release this. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited to see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? It might finally be coming out. We've talked about this for 2 years now, but it sounds like it's finally going to be happening. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.